The menu is set, and now it's time to party.
If you love food, if you like drink, if you like chefs and menu innovation, you're in the right spot.
This Saturday, the MenuMasters celebration, sponsored by Ventura Foods, will take to the Morgan Manufacturing venue in Chicago.
It's like the Oscars for the chefs.
It's a great opportunity to really highlight and spotlight some of the most inspirational culinary folks.
This year's guests of honor include chefs and innovators from McDonald's, Del Taco, Tender Greens, Cava, and Fogo de Chao. All named MenuMasters by Nation's Restaurant News following a competitive nomination process. And throughout the cooking collaboration series, we got to see why.
This gets topped with a white bean puree, carnitas, salsa verde, and pickled red onions.
This series gave a behind-the-scenes view as the MenuMasters created the dishes for this year's celebration.
So good.
The challenge? Recreating them. But don't worry, we've got a plan.
I'm gonna go around and taste each individual ingredient.
Yeah.
You might have noticed these folks in the background as the chefs cooked inside the kitchen at Johnson & Wales University. They're from Blue Plate, the caterer for the MenuMasters celebration. Taking notes, asking questions, tasting sauces and spices, all to ensure that their team can easily recreate the MenuMasters creations for the celebration in Chicago.
Talk to me about the sauce one more time.
It's never easy to cook for more than 500 people, the estimated number of attendees at this year's party. But for our MenuMasters, it's nothing. Let's turn to Nation's Restaurant News' senior food and beverage editor, Brett Thorne, to learn more about the history and mission of MenuMasters.
Well, MenuMasters started 27 years ago when Nation's Restaurant News wanted to highlight and celebrate the chefs who are feeding Americans every day at these chain restaurants. And a lot of people, I don't think, understand that these are chefs with really substantial cooking backgrounds. A lot of them worked in fine dining and independent restaurants. And ultimately, maybe they wanted to have a life where they didn't cook 80 hours a week.
In interviews with this year's MenuMasters, we got to hear about their career journeys.
I worked fine dining for about a decade, right? And got super burnt out. Finally found a job that yielded a better life, I guess.
Others climbing the corporate ladder.
Started at Del Taco in the training department. Then I worked my way over to the R&D.
Clearly, there's no recipe for success in the culinary field, but listen closely and you'll learn a common denominator.
You really need to love this job. It's not an easy job.
A shared passion that defines the MenuMasters community.
I felt like I've known them for years.
Oh, I can tell. You look the same as I do. You've been through hell. Let me take care of.
Taking care of each other and the next generation. MenuMasters cooking with culinary students at Johnson & Wales during the collaboration event. The same event where Ventura Foods, the event sponsor, donated $10,000 to the school's scholarship fund, recognizing the value of culinary education in the future of menu innovation.
I've had the opportunity to sit down and talk with them and to see them and to hear them talk about food and their passion and what they want to do.
My younger sister has these crazy food allergies. When I found out about Johnson & Wales and their food science program, I thought it would be really interesting to take the culinary knowledge I already had and extend it to make recipes for allergy-safe kids.
It's really fantastic. We're a food innovation company, and what better way to support that, to support who we are, than to sponsor an event like MenuMasters, which is all about innovation.
Ventura Foods will also host an after party at the celebration,
where there's going to be more great food.
You're going to see a bunch of chefs dancing in their chef coats.
Plus, don't miss this year's honorees. Chef Nancy Silverton, widely credited with kickstarting the artisanal bread movement, will be inducted into the Hall of Fame. Indian chef and restaurateur Marwan Irani will be named as this year's MenuMasters Innovator, and YouTuber Sam the Cooking Guy will be named as this year's Digital Innovator. It's going to be a ton of fun. I personally can't wait, so register today.